Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Talk Angel, the podcast where you listen, relax, and slowly start speaking English with more confidence.
I'm Liam,
And I'm Angel.
and we're really happy you pressed play today.
We really are. Wherever you are right now, maybe you're in your room or washing dishes, we're glad you're here with us.
Yeah, it feels like we're just sitting together in the same room.
It does.
So, how was your morning?
Slow, in a good way.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I woke up a little earlier than usual, not on purpose.
That's always how it happens.
Exactly. I just opened my eyes and thought, okay, I guess we're starting now.
No alarm needed.
No alarm, just my brain.
Wow.
Yeah, I made coffee, sat by the window, and just looked outside for a few minutes.
That sounds peaceful.
It was. The weather was kind of cloudy but soft, not heavy, just quiet.
I love that kind of morning.
Me too. It makes everything feel slower.
My morning was less calm.
Oh no, why?
I spilled coffee on my shirt.
Of course you did. Sorry about that.
Right before leaving.
That's the worst timing.
Exactly. So I had to change, and then I almost missed the bus.
Did you run?
I did, and I was trying to look cool while running.
That's impossible.
I know, I definitely didn't look cool.
You never do when you're running for a bus.
It's true.
But you made it.
I made it. Slightly out of breath, but I made it.
You know, that actually connects to today's topic.
Running for a bus?
No, that feeling.
What feeling?
Being slightly out of breath, slightly nervous, slightly unprepared.
Ah,
That's how a lot of learners feel when they speak English.
yeah, like they're chasing something.
Or like they're about to miss something.
Or like everyone is watching.
Exactly.
And today, we're talking about that.
We are.
Real English conversations.
The kind that actually happens in real life.
Not textbook conversations.
Not perfect grammar conversations.
Not, hello, how are you? I am fine, thank you.
No.
Real ones.
The kind where you hesitate.
The kind where you forget a word.
The kind where you say, wait, let me say that again.
And that's normal.
Yes.
And that's what we want you to feel today.
Safe.
Capable.
Less afraid.
Because you don't need perfect English.
You just need to communicate.
That's it.
And we're going to sit with you in that today.
Yeah.
So let's be honest for a second.
Okay.
Why do learners feel so nervous speaking English? Let's think about that.
I think it's because when you speak, you can't hide.
That's true.
When you're listening, no one knows what you understand.
Right.
When you're reading, you can take your time.
You can pause.
You can look up words.
You can reread a sentence.
But when you speak,
It's live.
it's happening in real time.
And you feel exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed?
What?
A lot of learners understand almost everything.
Yes.
But when it's their turn to speak, their mind goes blank.
Completely blank.
Like someone turned off the lights.
And then panic starts.
I know this word. Why can't I remember it?
I sound stupid.
They're judging me.
I should have studied more.
That voice gets loud.
Very loud.
But here's the truth. Understanding is passive.
Speaking is active.
Exactly.
It's like watching someone cook versus cooking yourself.
Yes.
When you watch, it looks easy.
When you cook, you're like, wait, where's the salt?
Why is this burning?
Did I add too much oil?
It's messy.
And that's okay.
Speaking is messy.
Communication is messy.
Even for native speakers.
Oh, especially for native speakers.
We interrupt ourselves all the time.
We say things wrong.
We change sentences halfway.
We forget words.
And we survive.
Every day.
So why do learners think they need to be perfect?
Because they think confidence means no mistakes.
But that's not what confidence is.
No. Confidence is speaking even when you might make mistakes.
Confidence is saying, I'm still learning.
Confidence is pausing and not apologizing for existing.
That's powerful.
It is.
There's also this myth.
Which one?
I'll speak when I'm ready.
Oh.
I'll speak when my grammar is better.
I'll speak when I know more vocabulary.
I'll speak when I don't feel nervous.
But the truth is,
You don't feel ready first,
you speak first.
and readiness comes after.
That's actually very normal.
Yeah,
You build confidence by doing the thing.
not by waiting.
So today, we're going to walk through real situations.
The everyday ones.
The small ones.
The ones that feel big when you're nervous.
And we're going to show you something.
What?
You don't need perfect sentences.
You just need simple ones.
And courage.
Let's start with something small.
Okay.
Ordering coffee.
Oh, yes.
Such a simple situation.
But for many learners, terrifying.
Because it's fast.
There's a line behind you.
People are waiting.
The waiter speaks quickly.
You panic.
So what can you do?
First, breathe.
That's not a joke.
It's not.
You can literally say, "Hi, give me a second.
That's a powerful sentence.
Give me a second."
It buys you time.
And it sounds natural.
Then you say something simple.
I'd like a small latte, please.
That's it.
You don't need to explain your life story.
You don't need perfect pronunciation.
You just need to communicate.
And if they say something you don't understand,
Sorry, could you repeat that? Or, sorry, I didn't catch that.
native speakers say that all the time.
All the time.
There's no shame in it.
No shame at all.
And if you forget a word,
You can describe it. Yes, the drink with milk and, chocolate?
and they'll help you.
People usually want to help.
They do.
And if you make a mistake?
Sorry, I mean medium, not small.
Simple correction.
No drama.
No apology speech. Just continue.
And you walk out thinking,
I did it.
even if it wasn't perfect,
Especially if it wasn't perfect.
because you survived it.
That builds confidence.
Let's try another situation.
Okay.
Introducing yourself.
Oh,
This one feels big,
it does.
because it feels like people are judging you.
But usually they're not.
They're thinking about themselves.
Exactly.
So imagine someone says, "Tell me about yourself."
Your mind goes blank again.
Of course.
So instead of trying to be impressive,
Be simple.
hi, I'm Maria. I work in marketing. I'm still learning English.
That last sentence is powerful.
It removes pressure.
It tells the other person, "Be patient with me."
And most people will.
And if you don't know how to say something,
I'm not sure how to say this, but
that's such a useful phrase.
it gives you space
And people lean in to understand you.
because you're being honest.
Honesty builds connection, not perfection.
Let's talk about freezing.
Okay.
That moment when you're speaking,
And suddenly you can't find the next word.
silence.
Your brain is searching.
Panic starts again.
What do you do?
You can say, what's the word?
Yes. Or, give me a second.
Or even laugh a little.
That helps.
And then continue.
The conversation doesn't end because you paused.
Pauses are normal.
Actually, pauses can make you sound thoughtful.
That's true.
Speaking slowly is not a weakness,
It's clarity.
and rushing makes more mistakes.
So slow down.
Let's say you're in a meeting.
That's scary for many learners.
Very.
You want to share an opinion,
But you're afraid it won't sound smart.
so you stay quiet.
But what if you tried something simple?
Like,
I think we should try a different approach.
Short.
Clear.
and if you need more time,
I'm still thinking, but...
That's honest.
Or what I mean is,
That phrase is magic.
it allows you to clarify.
Without embarrassment.
Even native speakers say that.
All the time.
What I mean is,
Let me say that again.
sorry, that came out wrong.
Those are recovery phrases.
And they change everything.
Because mistakes are not the end.
They're part of the flow.
Let's talk about mistakes directly.
Okay,
Why are people so afraid of them?
because they think mistakes equal embarrassment.
But they don't.
They equal movement.
Yes.
If you're making mistakes, you're speaking.
If you're silent,
You're not growing.
that's honest.
It is.
I still make mistakes.
Me too. Sometimes I start a sentence and think, this was a bad idea.
Same.
And I say, wait, let me try again.
And no one cares.
Exactly.
Because the goal is understanding.
Not performance.
You're not on stage.
You're in conversation.
That's different.
Let's gently talk about body language. Because confidence is not just words.
It's energy.
If you speak very fast,
It sounds nervous.
if you avoid eye contact,
It feels unsure.
but if you slow down,
Pause.
look at the person.
Smile a little.
Even if your grammar isn't perfect,
You feel more confident.
and the other person feels more comfortable.
Energy matters.
So maybe next time you speak,
Take one slow breath first.
relax your shoulders
Don't rush.
and allow pauses.
Silence is not failure.
It's space.
Now, daily habits.
Yes,
Because confidence isn't built in one day.
it's built in small moments.
You can speak to yourself in English.
While cooking,
While walking,
describe what you see.
record yourself.
It feels strange at first,
Very strange.
but you'll hear progress.
And set tiny goals.
Like what?
Today, I'll ask one question in English.
Small,
Realistic.
achievable,
And celebrate it.
even if it was messy.
Especially if it was messy.
Because you tried.
And trying is courage.
Can
Can I say something to the listener directly?
Please.
If you're listening right now and you feel behind,
You're not.
if you feel embarrassed about your English,
You don't need to.
you are learning something difficult.
And you're brave for even trying.
You don't need perfect English to speak.
You need courage,
And courage grows when you use it.
not when you wait.
So maybe today,
You try one small conversation.
one small risk.
And if you make a mistake,
Say, sorry, I mean,
and keep going.
because communication is connection, not perfection.
How are you feeling right now?
Calm.
Me too.
I hope they feel calmer too.
I think they do.
After this, what are you doing?
I might grab another coffee.
Careful this time.
I'll try not to spill it.
And maybe go for a walk?
That sounds nice.
Yeah, slow evening.
You deserve it.
So do you.
And you, listening, you deserve patience with yourself.
We'll be back next time.
With another real conversation.
Until then,
Speak a little
risk a little.
and breathe.
You're doing better than you think.
We'll see you soon.
Bye for now.
Aye.